Welcome to this essential conversation about one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked secrets to a longer, healthier life. Today, we're going to explore why staying social isn't just about having fun. It's about adding quality years to your life. If you're in your golden years or approaching them, this information could literally transform your future. You know, it's fascinating how modern science has finally caught up with what many cultures have known for generations. In the bustling streets of Mediterranean villages, in the community-centered lives of Okinawan centenarians, and in the close-knit families of the world's blue zones, where people regularly live past 100, there's one common thread: strong social connections. But here's what makes this topic so crucial right now. We're living in an age where technology has made it easier than ever to stay connected. Yet, paradoxically, many seniors find themselves more isolated than ever before. The good news? Understanding the power of social connections and taking action to strengthen them could be your key to not just living longer, but living better. Let me share something personal with you. Throughout my years of researching and working with seniors, I've witnessed countless transformations. I've seen people who thought their best years were behind them discover a whole new lease on life simply by rebuilding their social connections. I've watched isolated individuals bloom into vibrant community members, and I've seen how even small changes in social habits can lead to remarkable improvements in health and happiness. Think about this. Research from Brigham Young University found that social isolation can be as damaging to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's right. Being lonely isn't just about feeling sad. It has real, physical effects on your body. But the flip side is equally powerful. Strong social connections can boost your immune system, lower your risk of dementia, reduce anxiety and depression, and even help you live longer. What's particularly exciting is that it's never too late to start. Whether you're 65 or 85, whether you consider yourself naturally outgoing or more reserved, whether you have a large family or live alone, there are ways to build meaningful social connections that fit your personality and circumstances. In this comprehensive guide, we're going to explore exactly how social connections influence your longevity. We'll look at groundbreaking research that shows why relationships matter more than ever in our later years. We'll discuss practical strategies for building and maintaining social connections, even if you feel out of practice. And most importantly, we'll talk about how to overcome common obstacles that might be holding you back from a more connected life. You'll discover how different types of social interactions affect your brain and body. We'll explore why quality matters more than quantity when it comes to relationships, and how even small social interactions, like chatting with your barista or joining a weekly book club, can add up to significant health benefits. But this isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. We'll talk about finding purpose through social connections, about the joy of mentoring younger generations, and about how staying socially active can keep you mentally sharp and emotionally fulfilled. As we age, our social circles naturally tend to shrink. Children move away, retirement changes our daily routines, and we may lose touch with old friends. But understanding how to adapt and build new connections becomes more crucial than ever. The strategies we'll discuss aren't just theoretical. They're practical, proven approaches that have worked for countless seniors around the world. Throughout this guide, we'll address common concerns and questions. What if I'm naturally introverted? What if I live in a rural area? What if my mobility is limited? What if I'm not comfortable with technology? Rest assured, there are solutions and approaches for every situation and personality type. We'll also explore how social connections can help you stay resilient during life's challenges. Whether you're dealing with health issues, loss, or major life transitions, having a strong social network can make all the difference in how well you cope and recover. Did you know that people with strong social ties have a 50% higher chance of living longer than those with weaker social connections? That's not just a statistic. It's a powerful reminder of how our relationships shape our health and longevity. Throughout this guide, we'll unpack the science behind these findings and show you how to apply these insights to your own life. Remember, this isn't about completely transforming your lifestyle overnight. It's about understanding the importance of social connections and making small, sustainable changes that can have a profound impact on your health and happiness. Whether you're already socially active and looking to enhance your connections, or feeling isolated and unsure where to start, this guide will provide you with valuable insights and practical strategies. So get comfortable. Maybe grab a cup of tea and let's explore together how staying social can add not just years to your life, but vibrance, joy, and meaning to those years. We're about to embark on a journey that could change your perspective on aging and help you create a more connected, fulfilling future. In the coming sections, we'll dive deep into specific strategies, explore real-life success stories, and provide you with actionable steps to enhance your social connections. But first, let's understand exactly why social connections are so crucial for longevity and what happens in our bodies when we maintain strong social ties. When we talk about the science behind social connections and longevity, the evidence is nothing short of remarkable. Studies conducted at Harvard University over 80 years have shown that people with strong social ties not only live longer, but also maintain better brain health well into their later years. Let's break down exactly how this works in your body. First, let's look at what happens in your brain when you engage in meaningful social interactions. Every time you connect with others, your brain releases a cocktail of beneficial chemicals. Oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, increases, reducing stress and anxiety. Dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter, surges, creating feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. And serotonin levels rise, helping to stabilize your mood and promote better sleep patterns. But the benefits go far beyond just feeling good. Regular social interaction actually strengthens your immune system. Research has shown that socially active seniors have higher levels of protective antibodies, making them more resistant to everything from the common cold to more serious illnesses. This is particularly important as we age, when our immune systems naturally begin to decline. What's fascinating is how social connections affect inflammation in your body. Chronic inflammation is a key factor in many age-related diseases, including heart disease, arthritis, and certain types of cancer. Studies have found that people with strong social networks have lower levels of inflammatory markers in their blood. In simple terms, staying social helps your body fight off disease more effectively. Let's talk about blood pressure, a crucial health marker for seniors. Regular social interaction has been shown to help maintain healthy blood pressure levels. This isn't just about having casual conversations, it's about the cumulative effect of being part of a community. When you have regular social engagements to look forward to, your body maintains more stable blood pressure patterns throughout the day. The impact on cognitive function is equally impressive. Engaging in regular social activities forces your brain to stay active in multiple ways. You're processing facial expressions, remembering names and details about others' lives, engaging in conversation, and often problem-solving in group situations. All these activities create what scientists call cognitive reserve, essentially a buffer against mental decline. Consider this: seniors who maintain active social lives have a 70% lower rate of cognitive decline compared to their more isolated peers. This isn't just about preventing dementia. It's about maintaining sharp, clear thinking well into your later years. Every conversation you have, every social gathering you attend, is like a workout for your brain. The connection between social activity and physical mobility is also crucial to understand. When you're socially active, you're naturally more physically active. Whether it's walking to meet a friend for coffee, gardening in a community plot, or dancing at a social gathering, these activities keep your body moving. This natural movement is often more sustainable than formal exercise programs because it's enjoyable and purpose-driven. Sleep quality, which becomes increasingly important as we age, is another area significantly impacted by social connections. People with strong social ties typically experience better sleep patterns. This isn't just correlation, it's about how social interaction helps regulate your body's natural circadian rhythms. Regular social engagement during the day helps your body maintain a healthy sleep-wake cycle. Let's talk about stress reduction, a critical factor in longevity. When you have strong social connections, your body produces lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone that can wreak havoc on your health when chronically elevated. This reduction in stress hormones has far-reaching effects, from better heart health to improved digestion and even stronger bone density. The impact on cardiovascular health is particularly noteworthy. Studies have shown that socially connected seniors have a significantly lower risk of heart disease and stroke. This protective effect is partly due to the emotional support that comes with strong social ties, but it's also about the physiological changes that occur when we regularly interact with others. What's particularly encouraging is how quickly these benefits can begin. While long-term social connections offer the most profound health benefits, research shows that even beginning to increase your social activity in your later years can have significant positive effects. Within just a few weeks of regular social engagement, measurable improvements in health markers can be observed. Mental health benefits deserve special attention. Depression and anxiety, which can be common in older adults, are significantly reduced in those who maintain active social lives. This isn't just about having people to talk to, it's about feeling purposeful and valued within a community. When you're socially connected, you're more likely to feel needed and appreciated, which has profound effects on mental well-being. Consider the role of laughter in social interactions. When you're with others, you're more likely to laugh, and laughter itself has powerful health benefits. It boosts your immune system, reduces pain, and increases blood flow. Regular social interaction naturally leads to more moments of joy and laughter, creating a positive cycle of health benefits. The impact on longevity isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about maintaining independence longer. Seniors with strong social networks are more likely to remain independent in their own homes, recover more quickly from illness or surgery, and maintain better overall functional ability. This independence is crucial for quality of life in our later years. As we prepare to explore specific strategies for building and maintaining social connections in the next section, remember this: every social interaction, no matter how small, contributes to your health and longevity. It's never too late to start strengthening your social connections, and the benefits begin accumulating immediately. Now that we understand the science behind social connections and longevity, let's explore practical strategies for building and strengthening your social network. Remember, it's not about becoming a social butterfly overnight. It's about finding meaningful ways to connect that feel authentic and sustainable for you. Let's start with one of the most accessible ways to increase social interaction: joining community groups. Whether it's a book club, a gardening society, or a walking group, organized activities provide structure and regular opportunities for connection. What makes these groups particularly effective is that they bring together people with shared interests, making conversation and bonding more natural. Consider the story of Margaret, an 72-year-old who joined a local gardening club after her husband passed away. Not only did she find companionship, but the regular meetings gave her something to look forward to each week. Within 6 months, she had developed close friendships with several members, and they began meeting outside the club for coffee and other activities. This is a perfect example of how one simple step can lead to expanding social circles. Volunteer work is another powerful way to build social connections while adding purpose to your life. Organizations are always looking for experienced individuals who can contribute their time and wisdom. Whether it's mentoring young people, helping at a local food bank, or assisting at a community center, volunteering puts you in regular contact with others while giving you the satisfaction of making a difference. Religious or spiritual communities can provide another valuable source of social connection. Even if you're not particularly religious, many faith-based organizations offer social activities and support networks that are open to everyone. These communities often provide multi-generational interactions, which research shows are particularly beneficial for cognitive health and emotional well-being. Let's talk about the importance of regular, scheduled activities. Having fixed points in your weekly calendar for social interaction helps create routine and ensures consistent engagement. This could be as simple as meeting friends for coffee every Wednesday morning or joining a weekly exercise class. The key is consistency, knowing that these social touchpoints are part of your regular routine. Technology can play a valuable role in maintaining social connections, especially with family members who live far away. Learning to use video chat platforms like FaceTime or Zoom might seem daunting at first, but the ability to see and interact with loved ones face-to-face, even virtually, is worth the learning curve. Many senior centers now offer classes specifically designed to help older adults master these technologies. Physical activity groups deserve special mention because they combine social interaction with exercise, a powerful combination for longevity. Water aerobics classes, Tai Chi groups, or even mall walking clubs provide opportunities for regular social contact while maintaining physical health. The shared experience of exercising together often creates strong bonds between participants. Don't underestimate the value of casual interactions in your daily life. The brief conversations you have with neighbors, shopkeepers, or fellow dog walkers all contribute to your social well-being. Make an effort to turn these casual encounters into regular connections. Something as simple as visiting the same coffee shop at the same time each day can lead to meaningful relationships with both staff and fellow regulars. Creating your own social opportunities is another effective strategy. Consider starting a dinner club where you rotate hosting duties among friends, or organize a regular game night. Taking the initiative to create social situations not only ensures regular interaction, but also gives you a sense of purpose and control over your social life. Intergenerational connections are particularly valuable. Spending time with younger people, whether they're family members or not, helps keep your perspective fresh and your mind engaged. Many communities have programs that pair seniors with students or young professionals for mutual benefit. The younger person gains from your wisdom and experience, while you stay connected to different generations and viewpoints. Pet ownership can be another pathway to social connection. Walking a dog, for instance, naturally creates opportunities for interaction with other pet owners and neighbors. Even if you can't own a pet, considering volunteer work at animal shelters or pet sitting for neighbors can provide similar social benefits while giving you the joy of animal companionship. Cultural activities provide excellent opportunities for social engagement. Attending concerts, art exhibitions, or local theater productions not only enriches your life culturally, but also puts you in contact with others who share your interests. Many venues offer senior discounts and organized group outings, making these activities more accessible and social. Learning new skills in group settings is another effective way to build social connections. Whether it's taking up painting, learning a new language, or trying your hand at pottery, adult education classes provide structured opportunities for interaction while keeping your mind sharp. The shared experience of learning something new often creates strong bonds between classmates. Don't forget about the importance of maintaining existing relationships. Regular phone calls, sending cards or letters, and making an effort to remember and acknowledge important dates in friends' lives all help keep connections strong. Sometimes, it's the small, consistent efforts that make the biggest difference in maintaining meaningful relationships. For those who might be hesitant about group activities, starting with one-on-one interactions can be less overwhelming. Meeting a friend for lunch, taking a walk with a neighbor, or having coffee with someone from your past work life can be good ways to gradually build your social confidence. Remember, quality of interaction often matters more than quantity. Now, let's address something vitally important: the common barriers that might be holding you back from maintaining an active social life and how to overcome them. Understanding and addressing these challenges is crucial for building lasting social connections that contribute to your longevity. One of the most common barriers is mobility limitations. Perhaps you don't drive anymore, or physical challenges make it difficult to get out and about. This is where creativity comes into play. Many communities offer senior transportation services specifically designed for social activities. There are also ride-sharing options and volunteer driver programs. Don't let transportation be the reason you miss out on social connections. Consider the experience of Robert, age 78, who stopped driving due to vision problems. Initially, he felt isolated and dependent. Then he discovered his local senior center's transportation program. Not only did this service help him attend social activities, but he made new friends during the rides themselves. The key is to research and utilize the resources available in your community. Another significant barrier can be hearing loss or vision impairments. These sensory challenges can make social situations feel overwhelming or embarrassing. The solution isn't to withdraw, it's to be proactive. Modern hearing aids are more sophisticated and discreet than ever. Many social groups and venues now offer accommodations for those with sensory challenges. Being open about your needs often leads to understanding and support from others. Financial concerns can also limit social participation. However, many engaging social activities are free or low cost. Libraries offer free book clubs and discussion groups. Parks host walking groups and outdoor activities. Community centers frequently provide free or subsidized programs for seniors. The key is to focus on the connection, not the cost. Weather and seasonal changes can impact social activities, especially in areas with extreme temperatures or conditions. The solution is to have both indoor and outdoor options in your social repertoire. During challenging weather, focus on indoor activities like community center programs, indoor mall walking groups, or hosting small gatherings in your home. Sometimes, the barrier is emotional. Perhaps you're dealing with grief, loss, or major life changes. It's natural to want to withdraw during these times, but this is precisely when social connections are most crucial. Grief support groups, for instance, can provide both emotional support and new social connections with people who understand your experience. The fear of making new connections later in life is another common barrier. Many seniors worry about fitting in or whether they'll be accepted in new social situations. Remember, you're not alone in these feelings. Most people in senior social groups once felt the same way. Start small, perhaps by joining one group or attending one event, and allow yourself time to feel comfortable. Technology can feel like a barrier, especially when so many social connections now have a digital component. The solution isn't to avoid technology, but to approach it gradually. Many libraries and senior centers offer free technology classes specifically designed for older adults. Learning even basic digital skills can open up new avenues for social connection. Health concerns or chronic conditions might make you hesitant to engage socially. Work with your healthcare provider to understand your limitations and find appropriate activities. Many social groups are specifically designed for people with similar health conditions, providing both support and understanding. Sometimes the barrier is simply not knowing where to start. This is where community resources come into play. Senior centers, Libraries and religious organizations often serve as hubs of information about social activities. Don't hesitate to ask for help in finding groups or activities that match your interests. Living in a rural area can present unique challenges for socializing. Distance and limited options might seem like insurmountable obstacles. However, rural communities often have strong social networks once you tap into them. Church groups, agricultural societies, and community organizations can provide valuable connections. Additionally, online communities can help bridge the geographic gap. Language barriers can be challenging for seniors in multicultural communities. Look for cultural organizations that celebrate your heritage while also providing opportunities to connect with the broader community. Many areas have multicultural senior groups that can help bridge these gaps. The loss of a spouse or the longtime partner can make socializing feel overwhelming. It's common to feel like a third wheel or unsure how to navigate social situations alone. Support groups for widowed seniors can provide both emotional support and new social connections with people who understand your situation. Physical appearance concerns or self-consciousness about aging can hold some people back. Remember that everyone in senior social groups is in a similar life stage. Focus on the connections and shared experiences rather than appearances. Often, the warmth of genuine social interaction helps these concerns fade naturally. Another common barrier is the feeling that you're too old to start something new. This mindset itself can be the biggest obstacle to building social connections. Remember that there's no age limit on forming meaningful relationships. Many people report making some of their closest friends in their later years. Let's explore how social connections specifically enhance different aspects of senior life, creating a comprehensive impact on your overall well-being and longevity. Understanding these specific benefits can help motivate you to maintain and expand your social network. Mental sharpness is perhaps one of the most significant benefits of staying socially active. When you engage in conversation, your brain is constantly working, processing information, forming responses, remembering details about others, and making connections. Think of each social interaction as a workout for your brain, keeping neural pathways strong and active. Take the case of Eleanor, age 75, who joined a weekly bridge club. Not only did she make new friends, but the combination of social interaction and strategic thinking helped maintain her cognitive function. The regular mental stimulation from both the game and the social interaction created what researchers call a cognitive reserve, helping protect against memory decline. Emotional resilience is another area greatly enhanced by social connections. When you have a strong social network, you're better equipped to handle life's challenges. Whether it's dealing with health issues, managing daily stress, or coping with loss, having people to talk to and lean on makes a significant difference in how well you bounce back from difficulties. The impact on depression and anxiety is particularly noteworthy. Regular social interaction helps prevent and alleviate symptoms of depression, which can be common in older adults. The simple act of sharing thoughts and feelings with others, whether in structured support groups or casual conversations, provides emotional relief and perspective. Physical health benefits from social connections in surprising ways. When you're socially active, you're more likely to stay physically active without even thinking about it. Walking with friends, gardening in community plots, or dancing at social gatherings all provide natural forms of exercise that don't feel like work. Your immune system actually functions better when you maintain strong social connections. Research has shown that socially active seniors have higher levels of immune-boosting cells. This improved immunity means you're better equipped to fight off everything from common colds to more serious illnesses. Sleep quality, which is crucial for overall health, improves with regular social engagement. When you're socially active during the day, your body naturally maintains better circadian rhythms. This leads to more restful sleep at night, which in turn affects everything from cognitive function to physical healing. Nutrition often improves with social connections. People who eat with others tend to eat more regularly and make better food choices. Social dining, whether it's a community meal program or regular dinners with friends, encourages better eating habits and ensures you're getting proper nutrition. Blood pressure and cardiovascular health show marked improvements in socially active seniors. The emotional support and stress reduction that come from strong social ties help maintain healthy blood pressure levels. Regular social interaction actually helps your heart function better and reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease. Pain management becomes easier with social support. While social connections don't eliminate physical pain, they can help you cope better with chronic conditions. The distraction of social interaction, combined with emotional support, can reduce the perception of pain and make it more manageable. Motivation for self-care increases when you're socially connected. When you have regular social engagements, you're more likely to maintain good personal hygiene, keep up with medical appointments, and stay on top of health management routines. Simply having somewhere to go and people to see provides motivation for taking care of yourself. Purpose and meaning in life are enhanced through social connections. Having regular social interactions gives structure to your days and reasons to get up in the morning. Whether it's meeting friends for coffee, attending a class, or volunteering, these social commitments provide a sense of purpose that's vital for mental health. The quality of your medical care can even improve with strong social connections. People with active social networks are more likely to follow through with medical appointments, adhere to treatment plans, and have someone to advocate for them in healthcare settings. Having friends who can accompany you to appointments or help you understand medical information is invaluable. Stress hormones, particularly cortisol, are better regulated in socially connected seniors. Lower stress levels contribute to better overall health, from improved digestion to stronger immune function. The simple act of regular social interaction helps keep stress hormones in check. Recovery from illness or surgery happens more quickly when you have strong social support. People with active social networks typically experience shorter hospital stays and better rehabilitation outcomes. The emotional support and practical help provided by social connections make a significant difference in recovery times. Let's explore how to maintain and adapt your social connections during challenging times and changing circumstances. Life doesn't always go as planned, but maintaining social connections during difficult periods is crucial for your health and longevity. Health challenges can suddenly change how we interact socially, but they don't have to end our connections. If mobility becomes limited, consider hosting small gatherings in your home instead of going out. Many seniors find that friends are more than willing to come to them, especially if they make their home a welcoming space for social interaction. The digital revolution has provided new ways to stay connected during challenging times. Video calls, while not replacing in-person contact entirely, can be a lifeline when physical meetings aren't possible. Many seniors who initially resisted technology have found that the ability to see their grandchildren's faces or participate in virtual group activities makes the learning curve worthwhile. Seasonal changes and weather conditions can impact social activities, particularly in areas with extreme weather. The key is to have a seasonal social strategy. During pleasant weather, focus on outdoor activities like community gardens or walking groups. When weather is challenging, shift to indoor activities like community center programs or home-based gatherings. Major life transitions, such as moving to a new community or losing a spouse, can disrupt established social patterns. During these times, it's important to be proactive about maintaining existing connections while being open to forming new ones. Consider joining welcome groups or newcomer clubs in your new area, which are specifically designed to help people establish connections. The loss of close friends is an inevitable part of aging, but it shouldn't lead to social isolation. While these losses are painful, they remind us of the importance of continuously nurturing new friendships while honoring the memory of those we've lost. Support groups for those experiencing similar losses can provide both comfort and new connections. Physical limitations might require adapting how you socialize, but they shouldn't prevent socializing altogether. If standing or walking for long periods becomes difficult, look for seated activities like card groups, craft circles, or discussion groups. Many community centers offer chair yoga or seated exercise classes that provide both physical activity and social interaction. Financial circumstances can change, affecting your ability to participate in certain social activities. The key is to focus on low-cost or free alternatives. Public libraries, community centers, and religious organizations often offer free social programs. Many museums and cultural institutions have free days or senior discounts that make cultural activities more accessible. Changes in family dynamics, such as adult children moving away or becoming busier with their own lives, can create gaps in social interaction. This is an opportunity to expand your social circle beyond family. Joining groups based on your interests can help you develop new friendships with people who share your passions and have similar available time. Transportation challenges can arise as driving becomes more difficult. Rather than letting this limit your social life, explore alternatives like senior transportation services, ride-sharing with friends, or community shuttle services. Many social groups organize carpools, recognizing that transportation is a common concern for their members. Energy levels may fluctuate more as you age, making it important to pace your social activities. Instead of long, exhausting social gatherings, consider shorter, more frequent interactions. Coffee meetings, short walks with friends, or brief visits can be just as meaningful as longer events and may be more sustainable. Hearing or vision changes can make some social situations challenging. Be proactive about addressing these issues. Position yourself where you can best see and hear others during group activities. Don't hesitate to ask for accommodations or to suggest quieter venues for meetings with friends. The role of pets in maintaining social connections shouldn't be underestimated. Walking a dog or visiting a pet park provides natural opportunities for social interaction. Even if you can't have a pet of your own, considering pet sitting for neighbors or volunteering at animal shelters can provide both animal companionship and social opportunities. Changes in cognitive function, whether in yourself or friends, might require adapting how you socialize. Simple activities like looking at photos together, listening to music, or sharing a meal can maintain meaningful connections even when conversation becomes more challenging. Technology changes can feel overwhelming, but staying somewhat connected to digital social tools becomes increasingly important. Look for senior-focused technology classes that teach essential skills like video calling or social media basics. Often, these classes themselves become social opportunities. Let's explore how to deepen your existing relationships while creating new, meaningful connections. And then we'll wrap up with important takeaways about the life-changing power of social connections. Creating deeper connections starts with being genuinely present in your interactions. When spending time with others, practice active listening. Put away distractions, maintain eye contact, and show genuine interest in what others are saying. This level of attention not only strengthens relationships, but also helps you remember details about others' lives, making future interactions even more meaningful. Consider the art of asking thoughtful questions. Instead of general inquiries like, "How are you?" try more specific questions that show you remember and care about what's happening in their lives. "How did your granddaughter's recital go?" Or, "Did you enjoy that book you were reading?" These specific questions demonstrate attention and care, encouraging deeper connections. Sharing your own experiences and vulnerabilities can strengthen bonds. While it's important to maintain appropriate boundaries, allowing others to see your authentic self creates trust and encourages reciprocal sharing. This doesn't mean dwelling on difficulties, but rather being honest about both your joys and challenges. Regular, consistent contact is crucial for maintaining strong relationships. Set regular connection appointments with important people in your life. This could be a weekly phone call with a distant friend, a monthly lunch date with former colleagues, or daily evening walks with a neighbor. Consistency builds trust and deepens relationships naturally. Small gestures can have a big impact on relationship quality. Remember important dates, send thoughtful notes, or share articles or photos that remind you of someone. These small acts of kindness show that you think of others even when you're not together, strengthening your social bonds. Consider creating shared experiences that build memories. Organize group activities like cooking classes, day trips, or craft projects. These shared experiences give you something to look forward to and provide common ground for future conversations and connections. Now, as we conclude our discussion about the powerful link between social connections and longevity, let's reflect on the most important takeaways that can transform your life. Remember that it's never too late to strengthen your social connections or create new ones. Every small step you take toward being more socially active contributes to your health and longevity. Whether you're just beginning to rebuild your social network or looking to enhance existing connections, the benefits begin immediately. Think of social connection as essential nutrition for your mind and body. Just as you wouldn't skip meals, don't skip opportunities for meaningful social interaction. Every conversation, every shared activity, every moment of connection is an investment in your health and longevity. The quality of your connections matters more than the quantity. Focus on nurturing relationships that bring you joy and support, whether that's with family, friends, or community members. Even a small circle of meaningful connections can provide significant benefits for your health and well-being. Stay open to new connections and experiences. Some of the most enriching relationships can begin at any age. Your wealth of life experience makes you uniquely qualified to form deep and meaningful connections with others who share your interests and values. Remember that maintaining social connections isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. The joy, support, and sense of purpose that come from strong social ties make every day more meaningful and enjoyable. Don't let setbacks or challenges deter you from staying socially active. There are always ways to adapt and maintain connections, even when circumstances change. Be creative and flexible in how you approach social interaction, and remember that others are often facing similar challenges. Take action today to strengthen your social connections. Call an old friend you've been meaning to catch up with. Join that community group you've been considering. Accept an invitation you might have declined. Each small step builds momentum toward a more connected, healthier life. Consider the legacy you're creating through your social connections. The relationships you nurture now can have ripple effects through generations, inspiring others to prioritize meaningful connections in their own lives. The science is clear. Strong social connections can add years to your life and life to your years. But beyond the statistics and studies, it's about the joy of shared experiences, the comfort of belonging, and the satisfaction of meaningful relationships. As you move forward from watching this video, remember that every day brings new opportunities for connection. Your future self will thank you for the investments you make today in building and maintaining strong social ties. Whether you're taking small steps or bold ones, each effort to stay socially connected is a gift to your health, happiness, and longevity. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of why staying social can add years to your life. Now it's your turn to take what you've learned and put it into action. Your journey to a more connected, healthier, and longer life begins with the very next social interaction you choose to engage in. Make it count. Remember, The power to enhance your life through social connections is always within your reach. Start today, stay consistent, and watch how your life transforms through the magic of meaningful social connections. Here's to your health, your happiness, and the beautiful connections that make life worth living.